Right, I'm on the bike, and once again, I feel absolutely exhausted. This illness has just knocked it out of me. Energy towards the end of the day, I don't have any. Hopefully, it'll only last a short while longer. We've got 1 minute and 12 seconds until we go, and I think I am probably going to just pootle around on this one. I might give it a bit of a blast at the start and see how I'm feeling, but there is no way I'm doing the full 2 laps at 100% effort, that is for sure. But maybe that'll give me the chance to look ahead at some of the other riders like I've managed to do before. So let's see how it goes. Get the legs warmed up for a few seconds. I didn't bother jumping on and doing a longer warm-up because I knew I'd just be exhausted by the end of it. And then I'm thinking that in advance that I'm going to be tired, because you're going to be tired in all races, but I need to be a little bit sensible and recover properly so that I'm good to go. Because our Goodwood ride is on next Sunday, and I want to try and have a good time there, getting quite a few laps. So yeah, let's wish everyone luck and get ready to go. Right, we are going. Let's see what I can do for as long as I can before I absolutely crash. Just coming up to 5 minutes. Not even got around to the start of the first lap yet, as is always the way with the Fan Flats race. I've actually stepped it back to 2 laps this week. I think we normally do 3 on this course, but you can see I did have a little bit of a red zone effort at the start, but very quickly I had to back that off. And this is a comfortable-ish pace. See how long I can hold it for. But, kind of hanging with A. Lloyd at the moment. D. Howarth went past, I don't know, about 30 seconds ago. And yeah, it's just, I suppose this is probably going to be, well, right now it's the flattest graph you'll see in one of my TT attempts. Normally it's very spiky where I'm putting down power and then having to back off, so maybe there's a benefit to doing it this way. We've got to go up here, turn around, start the first official lap. I've already got people a minute and more ahead, so oh. Right, coming over to start lap number 1. Still with A. Lloyd. Pulled out a very unintentionally small lead over him. And then D. Howarth 18 seconds up the road. And then Murray, Jay Dreyer, and S. Dearden, Jay Kerr together. A. Evans and A. Bullimore a bit further ahead with MK, P. Anderson. Everyone's about a couple of seconds or a second ahead or behind each other, which is awesome. Obviously no benefit of draft on a TT bike. Just coming down to the turning point. Let me turn around and go back again. So halfway through the first lap, 7.6k to go. Oh, you can see that nice green section on the graph at the bottom, which is a very unusual thing for me. I'm just trying to keep it going for as long as I can. G Howarth 19 seconds ahead, Ed Murray 24, S. Dean and Jay Dre still together, Jay Kerr just ahead. I'll get round to the end of this first lap and then I'll jump ahead and see where other people are on the course, see how they're getting on. But I'm feeling surprisingly okay, considering how exhausted I felt before starting. Mind you, let's be honest, it's only 13 minutes on the bike so far, so at least it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Well, that's lap number one done. A little bit more wobbly on the power there in the latter part of that half of the lap. Not a lot going on around me, so let's jump forward, see who else we got around. So I thought we had more than that. Jay Bushell is ahead. In fact, it's just coming around to the corner before the finish line. Got N Corbin just behind, 49 seconds behind. Just behind, 4 seconds back, S West, with C Waring also 2 seconds behind. Let's hang around and see this bit a little towards the end of the race. C Swan's not far behind either, 3 seconds. Could be close, sprinting to the end between these guys. And C Waring catches S West. So Jay Bushell will be first over the line, just under 20 minutes. Then back to N Corbin next. There we go, then N Corbin putting the watch down to finish second. C Waring just a few seconds behind. C Swan also putting some watts out. Looks like he's just going to get the next position. S West dropping back slightly. Great racing. S West just behind. And then it will be N Slevin next with Seymour 23 seconds behind. There goes Noel over the line. Seymour will be next. He's got an 8-second lead over Jay Guthrie. Oh, I must be going down a hill or something. Lost resistance. There we go then. Seymour over the line. And then Jay Guthrie just behind. Picking up the next position with A Pimer 20 seconds back, with G Evans just behind. Let's see how hard will he have time to make up 4 seconds? Let's see. Putting some power down, G Evans. A Pimer is going to take that position. Then G Evans, then back to P Davies. Just turning the corner and heading towards the finish line. P Davies the next over the line with A Bullimore 10 seconds back. My camera cut out again. I don't know when it did. I've got plans to change this USB extender because it's just becoming less and less reliable. There goes A Bullimore. Next up, Craig. The guy who keeps jumping in and running and leading rides for me. Thanks, Craig. Over the line next. And then it'll be A Evans. Just a few seconds behind. And then MK coming round also to finish 14 seconds behind. It's so good to see. I know on our normal races we have brunch finishes and great racing, but also it's quite nice on the TTs when everyone's a little bit more spread out and I can catch the finish. There's MK going over. Next back, 13 seconds back, Jay Kerr. Coming up to the finish line now. I'm still a little way behind yet. And my power's definitely got a bit more lumpy, but I have taken my eye off the ball. There's Jay Kerr over the line. Pete Anderson will be next. And then we've got Jay Dreyer just 2 seconds back. I don't think that's enough time to catch. Then back to S. Dearden, just turning around the corner at the end. There we go, S. Dearden next over the line. Next back is D. Howarth with a 6 second lead over M. Murray. Just turning the corner at the end. D. Howarth will be next over. M. Murray still putting out a bit of a sprint. 5 watts per kilogram. Keep going, dude. Awesome racing. Over the line. And then back to myself. Somehow managed to get a 1 minute 16 second lead over Ray Lloyd. There we go then. Just coast over the line. Oh. So, I don't know whether you can hear it. I can feel wheezy, quite wheezy. And obviously I'm trying to get some air in. I am still a bit congested. I was coughing a bit through that, trying to clear the gunk, lovely, off my lungs. But I'm actually really, really happy because I thought I struggled a lot more than I did then. 216 watt average, 1.7 watts per kilogram. Obviously nowhere near my best, but just good to be back on the bike and being able to push myself a little bit. The ride on Tuesday, I did enjoy the ride, but I literally 40 minutes in and I was done. So it's nice to be able to push a little bit more in this one. So really, really happy. I won't run through the results again because I ran through them as they came across the line. So yeah, I'm going to go and have myself a shower, have some dinner as usual, but also I think just spend another relaxing evening watching something on telly. I think my work's died down a little bit this week, which is good. So I'm going to do that and I'll catch up with you in a little while.